a short video this time because I made a small change to how map visibility works. So in the previous implementation, we would first make all the tiles of the map invisible, and then we would work out the sight range of whatever tile we are busy with, and then we would work out the field of view for that sight range for that tile. The new implementation doesn't combine all the objects on a tile into a single maximum sight range. It works out a field of view for each object in turn. So we will work out a field of view for any army that might be on the tile, and then make tiles visible based on that. And then in addition to that, we will do the same for the town or for any map structure that might be there. And the reason for that is that the army might have a different elevation from the town or the structure. So the town and the structure just have the elevation of whatever tile they're on, which is how the army starts as well. But if the army can fly, then it gets an extra point of elevation, which means that it's able to see over obstacles that map structures usually can't. So how does it work in practice? Alright, so here we have an army of arcs which can fly. In this particular example, their sight range is 2, while the sight range of the town and the barracks is 3. So they don't reveal any additional terrain until it comes to obstacles, because they are able to see over the obstacles, like the trees over here. They can see over the hills as well, but they can't see over the mountains because they're currently on a plain style which has elevation of 1, while the mountains have an elevation of 3. But if they move onto a hill tile, then they can see over the mountain. Now, in the previous implementation, when they would move onto a barracks, we would just work out the greatest sight range, which in this case would be 3, and then just reveal everything with its sight range, subject to the obstacles. With the new implementation, we work out the visibility for the barracks and the army separately. So the barracks is as it can be seen here, whereas the army will reveal some hidden terrain behind the mountains because of their higher elevation. And because they fly over sea tiles instead of swimming in them, they can see further inland from the sea, and don't have to move inland like the other armies do in order to see there.